Just might ruin it with this story. I've been in the news business for 18 years now, this month, actually, and few things these days shock me or disgust me. This story right here really bugging me tonight. And so you can see this sign. Deputies in Flagler County, Florida were called out to a place where people aren't allowed to panhandle. So the deputies showed up to tell this woman that, hey, you're not allowed to panhandle here. And they saw her with this sign. Okay, you can clearly read it. Funeral, 20 years old, died in a car accident. Please, any help, Maria. God bless. Obviously, if you see a sign like this, your heart goes out to this person. Seems terrible. And when the deputies of Flagler County approached this woman, they did it with some heart. So let me play what the deputies said right here. Hopefully you can hear it.
So I understand what you're doing, and I'm sorry that you're going through this. However, we cannot have you guys walking in the middle of the roadway.
So deputies came and stopped this woman. And they also noticed that she was with a couple of children. There were two boys with her. Her name is Elena Faru. She had two boys there. They were near Palm Coast Parkway and Boulder Rock Drive, if you know where that is, in Flagler County. They say this woman, Faru, gave them a fake name and then said that name belonged to her niece who died in a car crash. And Faru told them she was raising money for this funeral right here. Well, as deputies dug into this a little more, it turns out they say her niece is alive and well. You can even see, if I move this around for you a little bit, she has a picture. I don't know if you can see it. See right there? There is a picture of the niece as proof. They say the niece is fine. Not only that, there were two children at this scene walking around through traffic unattended. So this lady, Faru, is now facing several charges, including child neglect and a scheme to defraud. So if you ever see her out there again, hey, just know that this is what deputies say she's accused of doing. So I don't know why it bugged me so much. I know people don't tell the truth, but man, crazy, right? So Mark's saying, yeah, that's a disgrace if it is in fact fake. So just kind of a crazy story that came across my desk today, and shocking to me that is something it was like almost the fact that someone would just pick out the most terrible thing that you would drive by and you'd be like, well, they can't be lying about that. Well, according to deputies, this is a total phony. So, sorry, I like to bring you a little happier news some nights, but I just wanted to show you this one. I don't know why. It's just in the Rosalie, yeah, terrible, shameful. Patty saying you need a better picture of her. Let me see if I can find you. Okay, here she is. That was a pretty good shot of her. You see her right there? It's kind of, so this is body cam video from Flagler deputies. That's a good shot of her. Elena Faru, again, if you're just tuning in to the stream, I'm live on all sorts of places right now. She is accused of using this fake funeral, saying her niece had died in a car accident. Please help us pay for the funeral. And the deputies say, no, in fact, her niece is just fine. Christina's saying some of the panhandlers make more money than actually us working. I know that does happen sometimes, but and look, my point in showing you this story is not to say, hey, don't help people, don't help panhandlers, but that's not my idea at all. And they're not all lying, but the fact that somebody would go out there and tell this kind of story, like, shouldn't some things be just off limits? Marty saying he feels like someone does this, that karma will intervene at some point. Disgraceful. Terrible that she stooped that low. And Diana saying maybe she needs some mental health counseling. I think that's a good way to look at it. Be forgiving. Let's look at it from the other side of the table. But so anyway, that's the deal with this story. It turns my stomach a little bit, and I'm sorry that I had to ruin your night with it because it was totally bothering me tonight. And here I am placing it upon you as well. But I just thought maybe if she gets out there again and tries this same terrible scheme, maybe some people will recognize her and not do anything, but just keep driving and don't waste your money on something like that. So I appreciate you guys checking in with me tonight. Hopefully you guys are having a good, what is it, Tuesday? Is it Tuesday tonight? We've got all sorts of news for you on the 11 o'clock show. And everybody doing okay? Hope you're doing all right. I feel like I can't just stop talking because I don't want to, in the newscast, we have all these bad stories. And at the end, we usually try to give you something called the kicker. We got a kicker tonight, guys? We do? What is it? The most aggressive holiday drivers. Hey, that's your kicker. Ay, ay, ay. Mark's saying I need to roll up with the news van. I don't think so. I don't think we're going to do that. I don't think we're going to give her any more attention. I would imagine she's not going to go out there for a while since she got arrested. Child neglect on top of this scheme. She had 2 kids running around in traffic is what they're saying. Christina's saying, FSU won? We won? I know there was a basketball game tonight. We're winning on the recruiting trail right now, but Miami beat us for a recruit tonight. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, well, I'm going to let you go. Check out the 11 o'clock news tonight where we will have a kicker, not just all bad stuff. And thank you so much for watching. I'm Matt Austin, Channel 6. Chantel saying that is the lowest of lows. I know. It's terrible. I'm sorry to bring it to you, but I don't know. Felt like you needed to know. So that's why I do these things. Don't hate me.